just had to do a part 2 about these robbers getting caught.
This next arrest was just as easy too, but it was what happened after that left the cops in shock.
Just 1 second, somebody take my glasses off my face.
Take the glasses.
Panic attack, bro.
I got you. You need some air?
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, man.
This man wearing a mask and sunglasses was spotted suspiciously passing a note to a bank teller in broad daylight. Somebody obviously thought this was sketchy and decided to call the cops, fearing he was trying to rob the bank. Now it's up to the man to explain his way out of this.
That's
The assistant that works in my house that prefers to be paid in cash. Every time I make a withdrawal to pay her, you know, because it's a
ain't that the
you know, if
the guy from
write down on
Black Panther?
how much I went out.
The producer or something like that?
When it ran through the money counter right there at the desk, the whole bank ends up looking at it because they just hearing money going through the account. And I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe getting money out like that. So every time I go to withdraw it, you know, I put the amount, the account I want to take it out of, and I put my own card in, and then they usually take, I mean, like always just get the money from me, you know.
Alright, I can understand, brother, but you look familiar. If it is somebody, what if he is famous and it is somebody pretty big and they don't want to get caught because he could get robbed by somebody else? He may be telling the truth. Also, I can understand the person that actually was saying, oh, that looked like a robber. Let me go ahead and call the police, because you don't know. He could be, you know, passing on a note, say, give me the money, put it all in the bag.
Due to the nature of this call, the cops decide to handcuff everybody that was with this man, including who he's claiming is his 5-month-old's nurse. Innocent or not, this guy is being extremely polite with the officers, and because of this, he's being treated the same way back. And they decide to take the handcuffs off him and everybody else. Now it's time for them to try and get to the bottom of this whole situation.
Because of the seriousness of the call, we don't just come out, and unfortunately in a situation like that, you don't get the benefit of the doubt. We detain and then we ask questions later. That's exactly what I went inside for. You can take them out, the other people that are handcuffed. So that's why we come out with weapons. That's why you're detained, and then we ask questions later because of the nature of the call.
I gotta get all y'all names.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. If you got something to write on, do you have anything?
I'm not reaching into nothing, grabbing nothing. So y'all can give me something to write down on. Y'all can put it down.
All right, you can get me something. We'll get you.
Oh no, y'all. I don't even think this is a situation to even be thinking like, cause that cop right there, he's a brother, so you can't even really say that. And I can understand from his point of view, cause he like, look, I might be somebody big. I don't know if he big or not, but I might be somebody, and I don't want them to know who I am. I just need to get whatever I need to get and get out of here. I just don't want to say my name, and I just need to pass this note on. But like I said, from the person that did call, it does make sense. Just gotta get on through.
Hey, y'all do me a favor and give it, write down all our names and put it on that paper form. You don't have nothing to write on. Just put all of us.
To everyone's credit, they've all done an incredibly good job at preventing this from escalating. Each party is conscious of the other's perspective and is trying their best not to make them feel uncomfortable. But the cops still aren't exactly sure what it was that the man was trying to do.
Yeah, what is it?
Have you ever considered speaking to them before you make a transaction like that? Have you ever had something like this happen?
Have I ever been arrested?
No.
Wait, what? Listen to what he said.
Have you ever?
No, I am listening.
Okay. Have you ever considered speaking to them about what it is you're trying to do prior to doing?
So can I explain something to you?
Yeah.
He looked like somebody.
Bro, like, I'm not saying out loud how much money I'm taking.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about speaking to somebody like that. I'm saying, hey, can I speak to a manager in an office somewhere?
I think he's a producer or something, man.
Up to this point, every Bank of America I ever gone to, never happened.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
The situation is obviously very frustrating for the man. He's been approached by armed officers and detained while just trying to do his daily business. Realistically, nobody here is at fault. It's just a huge misunderstanding. One that likely wouldn't have been made if the cops knew who the man was. They later found out it's Ryan Coogler, the director
Oh my God! Yeah, that's a dude that did Black Panther, right? Let me see.
of the billion-dollar movie Black Panther. Someone who is definitely going to be withdrawing fairly large amounts from the bank. Apparently, this is something he frequently does. He walks into the bank, hands over a note explaining the amount he needs withdrawing and that he doesn't want to say it out loud for safety reasons. And gives them his bank card. But this time, someone thought that was suspicious and decided to call the cops, claiming they were witnessing a bank robbery. If Ryan hadn't been so calm and polite throughout this interaction, it's likely things could have gotten out of hand very quickly, just as they did in this robbery case. This case was a little harder to explain away.
But why they put that in the video? He wasn't even robbing. But he did look like he was robbing. Or could have been robbing.
Than Ryan's, though, as it started with 2 men storming the bank with handguns and ordering everybody on the floor. The men then took a large amount of cash and fled to a gas station where they jumped in a brown van and sped away. The officers saw the van heading west on the freeway and stopped the vehicle, but they clearly didn't have plans to stick around for long.
Oh man. Oh, he gone.
The thing about vans, though, is that they're not well known for their prowess in high-speed chases, and in less than 30 seconds, one of the pursuing vehicles manages to get in front to box it in.
I don't think they thought that all the way through. Look at them. But that's still dangerous, because what if they do start popping the window?
With 1 vehicle in front and 1 behind, they call in 2 other nearby units to help bring the van to a stop by fully boxing it in and slowly reducing their speed. But the van somehow manages to break free and continues to head down the freeway tailed by 4 police cars. But the plan hasn't changed, and the cops attempt to set up the maneuver for a second time. But unfortunately for the cops, vans are much heavier than the average patrol vehicle and are able to ram into the side of the cop cars and sustain minimal damage. But now their vehicles are damaged, and the van has proved itself to be too much of a danger for a busy public road. There's only one thing left to do.
Bust them tires. Oh, pop them. Woo! Woo! Whoa, watch out! Oh, God, dog. Ooh, I'm glad he alright. They're gonna hurt him later. Come on. What the hell is you doing? Somebody get him.
The suspect vaults over to the other side of the interstate, but
get him! Little Mac
is taken down by a taser shortly after making it across the road. Miraculously, nobody was hurt during the chase, and the suspects were both taken into custody.
Woo-wee! It's 2 of them? I don't know, guys. Y'all gotta be careful out there. For real. Don't be doing nothing like that. I don't condone any of this, and I'm basically just watching this to tell y'all, don't be doing that, okay? Because you will catch this clapper. I'm gonna need y'all to like and subscribe.